Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Well, Dhamma greetings you all and very good morning. So, yeah, very welcome to our second session of Be Mindful with Morning Coffee today. Then, first and foremost, as per the Theravada Buddhist tradition, please do let me pay my respect to my teacher, who is the Lord Buddha, the worthy one, the enlightened one, the supremely enlightened one. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Well, so today we are going to learn about morrow. It is a little reflection on your morning coffee plus the Dhammapada, the path of wisdom. So first of all, as I remember last time, I made a little attention towards this morning coffee session. What's the general meaning and why we should do that by and large? It ultimately depends upon our own deeper awareness in everyday life. Why I'm saying so? On the basis of the Satipatthana Sutta composed in the long discourses of the Buddha, it is clearly and widely said that your mindfulness is not confined in itself to a mirror or single activity in day-to-day living. It is far beyond that. Your sitting meditation or your particular meditation helps you extend towards your overall life. So in that sense, today and during these sessions, we try to practice and train this overall amplification of mindfulness. That means whatever you do, we try to be there. Whatever you do with your physical moment, we put our effort to fully live in that moment. So now it is time to make a little reflection of your cup of coffee at first slide. So I would like you to take your cup of coffee just for a moment. Mine is just close to me. So once you are ready, you may slowly close your eyes just for a moment. Now we tend to think of this coffee. Wisely reflecting, I use this coffee not for fun, not for pleasure, not for beautification, only for the maintenance and nourishment of this body, for keeping it healthy, to ward off painful feelings that have arisen, for the maximum freedom from any discomfort in body. In all, this is for supporting with the virtuous life. Thinking thus, I would be grateful to all sentient beings and non-sentient creatures in nature who attributed to this kind coffee. It helps me a lot to start the day with calm and warmth. May they all be well, happy, peaceful, and free from suffering. Now you may just contemplate on this cup of coffee. Although it is a single entity that is nearby, it helps you a lot to stay in the present moment. That means it's being helpful and supportive by all means in your everyday life. As human beings, we should be grateful to whatever, whoever is being helpful and supportive in our existence in this planet. In fact, it makes a recipe for growing compassion and loving kindness in the fertile ground of our Dhamma practice. While you are reflecting so, you may slowly take in a deep breath through your nostrils and slowly take it out then. This little matter of object is still helping to stay calm and peaceful for today and always. Well, thank you very much. So let's move on. Accordingly, today we are going to learn the second Pali verse of the Dhammapada. It is included in the Yamakavagga. We are still in the very beginning of our Dhammapada learning program. As you already know, the first chapter is called Yamakavagga. The simple meaning is the twin verses, because every piece of Dhamma is related with the couple of verses. That's why it is said so. Well, the second verse, please just hang on a minute to recite this stanza. I will do it for you. Mano pumbang gama dhamma mano settha manomaya manasa ce pasannena bhasati va karoti va tato nang sukhaman veti chayava anapayini. Well, the meaning. Actually, this is the opposite meaning which we learned the last time. The mind precedes all mental states because we have already learned that the mind is the fountainhead of our life. It is the cornerstone by all means in our everyday life. So, owing to that nature of mind, we are supposed to say, oh, this world is made by mind. The world is made by mind. So this is a mind-wrought world. If this is true, then the pure mind, or the authentic mind, is the fundamental fact of our life. With a pure mind, a person speaks or acts or thinks of something, then the happiness starts following him. It is just like a never departing shadow. This is a very nice analogy to think about the relevance or intersecting relation between your mind and the cause and effect theory, your mind and existence. How do they connect each other? How do they latch on to nature ultimately? And also, in my opinion, perhaps this is the main reason why we are mainly embarking upon the nature of mind when we do practice mindfulness meditation or deeper contemplative practices, because everything stems from the mind. Your life always springs out of your thoughts, your feelings, and your conceptions. That means it is a huge mental mechanism that spread to a large extent of your life. The explanation one here, actually here you can find out that we all experience what life is and all episodes of life through our thoughts, a set of thinking patterns. Actually, we are always surrounded by versatile thoughts, feelings, and emotions. They directly influence our words, our speech, and also our acts too. So, as a result, if you come up with a good seed of thought, moral, or skillful seed of thought, then you are very close to happiness. That means it is very much equivalent with the never changing or not never changing. Actually, it is said like very inherent nature of your shadow. It is always with you. Perhaps sometimes you cannot see, even though it is still with you, like the shadow and your mind, your life. Then the Buddha said, happiness will always follow him like his shadow that never leaves him. Just see and just have a quick reflection upon it, your happiness and your thoughts in your day-to-day living. And what is the particular thing here? Perhaps someone could feel this is ironical, but it's not. This is very much natural. We are all in pursuit of pleasure, happiness, and satisfaction in our life. But sadly, in search of satisfaction or pleasure, whatever you call it, we still do and perform some barbaric and violent and cruel things, thinking of that, oh, this is the way to finding happiness. Oh, but it is not. If you really want to achieve the goal of happiness or satisfaction in your life, the rightest way to do that, to be familiar with your mind, to manipulate your mind, to govern your mind in the right way, but not the wrong way. To govern your mind in the right way, absolutely, you indeed have to be aware of yourself. Indeed have to be mindful. That's why our life is not dependent upon some unseen or unknown supernatural being at all. It, by all means, depends on yourself. What you think, then you become. What you think, then you speak of. What you think, then you act upon it. So that is the fundamental root. For this reason, I would say all are rolled into one omnipresent nature of life. That is our mind. So this mindfulness practice, that's why being, for the most part, is helpful to understand yourself. It is more precisely addressing who you are, what kind of person you are. So that's why the fact of mind is playing a pivotal role in this regard. Explanation 2. So last time, actually, we discussed the immoral side, the bad side. So then we learned that think wrong, then we suffer. Think right, today we learned be happy. If we do things in the wrong way, in an immoral way, barbaric way, then absolutely you're supposed to be suffering and getting so much pain, sorrow, distress, pain, and tears. You cannot burst into laughter. Conversely, perhaps you may burst into pain and sorrow. You cannot overcome difficulties and failures in life within an impure and inauthentic mind. If you really want to be happy, joyful, and blissful in your everyday life, then just think in the right way. Just to think in the right way, you have to be mindful, because it is inevitably related to this causal mechanism, the cause and effect, the consequence, the vipaka, and the thought, the karma. This is nicely said that, so what you sow in the soil of your life, ultimately you have to reap what you have sown on the ground of your life. What you think, you have to accept the result that comes with it. You cannot neglect it. You cannot escape from it. So you are the person who is responsible either for happiness or misery in your life. You are the truth maker. You are the creator. You are the craftsman who makes your life either hell or heaven. If you want to go to the heaven to some extent, then you have to think in the right way. Conversely, if you want to go to the hell, indeed it's up to you to think in the bad manner. Overall, what we learned today from the Dhammapada, it's all about cleansing cruel, guilty, and unwholesome thoughts from your mind. Always try to be wholesome. Always try to be authentic, and always try to be a person with a pure mind. With a pure mind, you can achieve the happiness. It never leaves you just as the shadow. It is always within you. So, along with this piece of wisdom, now we are coming to our mindful breathing practice plus loving kindness meditation. After that, we have a couple of minutes to discuss anything you have come up through this short discussion, presentation, and your meditation? Well, when you feel comfortable enough, you may slowly close your eyes while staying calm and peaceful, assuring your environment is quiet and helpful for this short practice, keeping your body erect and back straight. You may start with this calm and peaceful sounds. You may now paying attention to your nostrils. Through your nostrils, I breathe in mindfully. I know that I breathe in through my nostrils. I know that I breathe out through my nostrils. Breathing long, I notice that I breathing long. Breathe out long. I notice that I breathe out long. Breathe in short. I notice that I breathe in short. Breathe out short. I notice that I breathe out short. Breathe in, experiencing the whole body of breath. That means you train yourself to realize that the beginning, the middle, the end of your one piece of breath. Watch it come up, watch it pass away, but you do not get involved. Just notice it. Just experience it with the detached attention. Breathing out, experiencing the whole body of breath. This also means you train yourself to realize that the beginning, the middle, and the end of one piece of breath. You see how it comes up, how it goes away, but you never get involved. Breathing in, sensitive to the whole body of breath. Breathing out, sensitive to the whole body of breath. That means the more you can notice the way in and out of your breath, you can calm down your fathom long mind and body in itself. Real calm and peace will come to you once you stop chasing it up, because it is still living within you. We just try to know that through the concentration of our breath. Let's just try to keep this vein. The 5 elementary steps. We may now slowly move on to Metta Bhavana, or the loving friendliness meditation. This calm and peaceful mind help us navigating our compassion and loving friendliness towards all sentient and non-sentient beings on earth. At first sight, loving kindness always springs of our own self. May I be well, happy, peaceful, and free from suffering. May no harm come to me. May I always meet with spiritual success. May I also have courage, patience, determination, and understanding to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties, problems, failures in life. May I always arise above them with morality, integrity, forgiveness, compassion, mindfulness, and wisdom. May my parents, teachers, relatives, and friendly beings also unfriendly beings, if any, be well, happy, peaceful, and free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May they always meet with spiritual success. May they also have courage, patience, determination, and understanding to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties, problems, and failures in life. May they always arise above them with morality, integrity, forgiveness, compassion, mindfulness, and wisdom. May all sentient beings and non-sentient creatures on earth be well, happy, peaceful, and free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May they always meet with spiritual success. May they also have courage, patience, determination, and understanding to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties, problems, and failures in life. May they always arise above them with morality, integrity, forgiveness, compassion, mindfulness, and wisdom. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.